Could there be a better way to take in London's iconic landmarks than from the comfort of a riverboat? Add in a traditional afternoon tea, and it's hard to imagine. Today, I'm with my colleagues, cruising down the Thames and indulging in scones and tea. Right after this. Hi there, it's Ken here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm coming to you from, London actually. We'll be going on an afternoon tea cruise on the River Thames. And I'll be doing that with my colleagues and their friends and family, as it's a family fun day organized by our company. Well, we just arrived at Tower Millennium Pier, and this is where the boat will depart from. We've got some time before boarding, so I'm gonna meet up with my colleagues and I'll catch up with you when we get onto the boat. Well, it's boarding time now, so let's get onto the boat. Well, it's interesting. Last time we boarded from the Millennium Pier, we were actually getting onto the Ponant ship, Le Bello. So this is a boat by City Cruises. Right, here we go, getting on board. Alright, we've just boarded and the vibe here is lovely. The boat has big windows on both sides, so wherever you're sitting, you're guaranteed a good view of London's most iconic landmarks. It's quite a cozy setup too, lots of tables already set up for afternoon tea. Before we start, let me quickly show you around the boat. It's not huge, but that just makes it feel a bit more intimate and relaxing. So, this is our route today. We'll set sail from Tower Millennium Pier, right by the iconic Tower Bridge. As we pass beneath its majestic arches, we'll glide down the Thames towards Canary Wharf, London's modern financial hub. After a quick turnaround, we'll pass under Tower Bridge again and head upstream. On our way, we'll take in stunning views of landmarks like the Shard, Shakespeare Globe, and St. Paul's Cathedral, before reaching the London Eye and the Grand Parliament buildings. Finally, we'll turn around again to return to our starting point, completing this river journey. So you've got tables laid out with all the essentials for a proper English afternoon tea, teacups, saucers, etc. And over there, I can already see those classic tier cake stands. Let's check it out. As we set sail, we approach the iconic Tower Bridge. While everyone is getting familiarized with their surroundings, I decided that I couldn't pass up the chance to see it on the open upper deck. You know, this is only the second time I've had the chance to pass under it on a boat. Last time, it was aboard Ponant's Le Bello. Even though the bridge didn't lift this time, since our riverboat is much smaller, that feeling of awe was still there. There's just something magical about sailing beneath this architectural beauty. Right, I headed back downstairs and it was time to check out the menu. The choices were simple, a vegan option or a classic one. Both came with sandwiches, mini pastries, and of course, scones with clotted cream and jam. Tea and coffee were unlimited, which was great, and I was even more pleased to find out that there was a good selection of tea, including green tea, which is what we both went for. Before long, our tea arrived, and we enjoyed it while waiting for the sandwiches and scones. As we sipped, the riverboat continued to glide towards Canary Wharf. Soon after, we turned around and began heading towards central London. Alright, let's head back down to see if the food's ready. It took a little while, but finally the star of the show is here. Just look at the spread. We've got a selection of classic finger sandwiches, smoked salmon, chicken and egg mayo. Then there is an array of colorful macaroons and cakes. And of course, no afternoon tea would be complete without scones, served with clotted cream and jam, just the way it should be. Honestly, it's such a lovely way to take in all the sights along the Thames while indulging in afternoon tea. In terms of the food, the sandwiches were fine, but the highlight for me was definitely the cakes. I absolutely loved them, especially the macaron. They had a perfect balance of sweetness and texture. As for the scones, they were good, but I found them a bit denser than I would like. But with the clotted cream and jam, they still hit the spot. Time flew by, and before I knew it, we had finished our afternoon tea. I noticed the sun was breaking through, and we were nearing Big Ben and London Eye, so it felt like the perfect moment to head back up onto the open deck and take in the views. So the boat has reached the turnaround point now. It's the Big Ben behind and the Parliament building. For a very long time, between 2017 to 2022, Big Ben and the Parliament building were wrapped in scaffolding for much needed repairs. Even though I live in London, this is actually my first time seeing Big Ben in person since the scaffolding came down. And I have to say, it looks even more incredible now. It's almost as if the restoration brought out its full grandeur. On the other side is London Eye. I can't believe how lucky we've got with the weather. The forecast suggested mostly clouds and showers, but against all odds, we've got clear blue skies and sunshine. As we sail down the Thames on the final stretch of this cruise, returning towards Tower Millennium Pier, I'm reminded of why I love living here. Even as a local, seeing London from the water brings a fresh perspective. These landmarks, Big Ben, the London Eye, the Oxford Tower, Tate Modern, and St. Paul's Cathedral, they are places I've been to or passed by so many times. But there's something truly special about experiencing them from the river. It's great to see all my colleagues up here soaking in the view. This has been the perfect family fun day, relaxing, scenic, and full of laughs. And for those of you visiting, this is an incredible way to take in London's iconic landmarks, all while getting those picture-perfect shots for Instagram. Well, and just like that, we're back at Tower Millennium Pier. What a lovely way to spend a Sunday afternoon in London. Well, thanks so much for joining me on the River Thames Afternoon Tea Cruise. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more adventures, whether they are here in London or somewhere else around the world. See you next time.